Hello and good afternoon. You can see from my voice, isn't it? We're very happy, super duper happy because yesterday was the result day and lot of students have got amazing results. Did you all see the lovely faces of all those gorgeous students who have cleared? What a beautiful thing, isn't it? അടിപൊളി ഒരു റിസൾട്ട് ആയിരുന്നു ലാസ്റ്റ് ലൈക്ക് every time that we get the result, our students are always kind enough to get us stunning scores. So welcome to another live session with me. I am Vinod James and welcome to Neethus Academy. Anijanu, good evening, very good evening. Donna George, good afternoon. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all my lovely students. Anil Gopalakrishnan, good evening sir. Good evening, good evening. So how many of you saw the results which was published? The gorgeous students. Ansu Merin, good evening. Anju Devasi, good evening, good afternoon, sorry. Merin, did you all see the gorgeous students who have cleared? What a, like it was, for us it was always a festive season, like feeling. Simi, good afternoon. Anne Bennett, very good afternoon. February, good evening. Very, very, very good evening. Lisa Lazar, good evening. Anaga News, watching. Jessna Noble, good afternoon. Lisa Lazar, yes, sure. So all of you have kept your pictures ready? Yes? Anila Lijo, good afternoon. Anaga News, good afternoon. So did you all keep your pictures ready? To say that yes, I have also achieved or made my dream a reality. Jissa Mariam Sani, good afternoon. Yes, how many of you are ready to say that I have also taken the picture? I'm ready to say or ready to. Anuar, good evening. Lot of new names. Anju Devasya, you have kept your pictures ready, very good. Vinci Vichu, good afternoon. Anne Bennett, yes sir, ready, very good. You should be ready, isn't it? You have done all the hard work, and all those students who have done that, is because of their 100% effort. Ashwati Kiran, good afternoon. Anu Santosh, good afternoon. Siji Saji, good afternoon. So anybody who's attending for the very first time, please do let me know you're attending for the very first time, and also where you're from. Ansu Marin, ready? I'm sure that you all are ready. Merin, good afternoon. Mercy Sulochana, good afternoon. Mini Abraham, good afternoon. A lot of new names for me. Okay, good enough as long as a lot of students have been benefited. Why not, isn't it? That's what Neethus Academy is always obliged to. We're obliged to you because you are our patrons. Anila Mol, good afternoon. So yes, so congratulations to all the proud winners of this exams. And it's Saumya Mol, Maya Philip, good afternoon. So people who are new, there are lots of new names. Some names I'm very much familiar with. New names, some that is not into the list of us. So yeah, good afternoon. Ajay, good afternoon. Sheba G. Nair, good afternoon. So if you're new, why I'm asking you again new? We want to make sure that we give you information with regards to how to make this classes beneficial for you, and also how to make the platform beneficial. Vijita Varun, good afternoon. So if you're a new person, please ensure that you are clicking the like button. Do follow us on the very same page that you're watching, as well as press the subscribe button if you're watching it in YouTube. Okay, and there are two Telegram group that we have. One we have just pinned. Okay, that's the official Neethus Academy page, where we will be giving you all the regular updates on the aspect what is happening in and around with the Durga, good afternoon. Dahlia George, Gigi Ravin, good afternoon. Very, very, very good afternoon to each one of you. It's a very ഭയങ്കര happy time on. Adra Paulos, good morning sir. I'm from first time. Ireland. Fair enough, isn't it? So good. So you should know. Thanks Adra to let us know that you're from Ireland. കാരണം നിങ്ങൾ good afternoon Asha, I'm in duty. See, these are all the sacrifices that you take, isn't it? Duty time, you're from far away places. And please do understand, you should be Happy also that you should be telling, okay, I'm sitting in a class where people are from different parts of the globe. Adu ariyan vendita. Feba Rachel, I'm from Chhattisgarh. Okay, very nice. Chhattisgarh, I think, I know I have a friend from Chhattisgarh, but you are the first student from Chhattisgarh. Happy. Ashwati, it's my second class. Fair enough. I finished my exam, but still love to attend your session. Am I obliged, Durga? It's very kind of you to come and tell. So this is what makes us, or our day also very, very, very delightful. Thank you so much for that. What we are and how we have evolved is because of your love and affection towards us. So thank you very much. Preeta Paul, after some time, is it? Okay. Fair enough. Above, as I was just mentioning, congratulations to all the proud winners of this exam. Okay. May you have a great life ahead. Okay. Hats off to your great achievement. JC Nikhil, good afternoon. Mahesh Gatsi, good afternoon. Anna Abraham. So this is how things are. It's because of that love that you show us, we want to make sure that we are coming and giving you back so much of love and affection that you give us. Okay. Shija, good afternoon. How are you? I'm super duper good today because most of our students have made that dream a reality. So what else could we ask for? Nancy, good afternoon. About what are the things that we are going to do in here today? So every time when we do a live, we will do two things. One, we'll discuss a part B question. In a part B question, we'll be giving you in the screen. Okay? And part A, which I have already shared. It's every day Neethu madam makes a new part A and then she sends it. So it's all, whatever we try to make sure that you are of benefit. Okay? Sir, exam was on last Saturday, but it was very tricky, big paragraphs, still I have fear. Do not worry, Durga. What you have done to the best of what you could. Now the Almighty will take care of it. Okay? Priya Sunil Kumar, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Priya. So lot of new names, so which is very happy. Kore per pudiyadanu. There are some, my regular students are also there. So it's that interest that shows. So good enough. അപ്പം ഇതാണ് നമ്മൾ ജനറലി ചെയ്യുന്ന രണ്ട് കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് ഇവിടെ ചെയ്യുക. ഒന്ന്, ഒരു പാർട്ട് ബി ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. അപ്പോൾ ആ പാർട്ട് ബി ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്ക്രീനിൽ വരും. ആ സ്ക്രീനിൽ വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് 2 മിനിറ്റ് ടൈമർ അതിനകത്തുണ്ടാവും. യു ഹാവ് ടു ഫിനിഷ് ദാറ്റ് വിത്തിൻ ദാറ്റ് സ്റ്റിപ്പുലേറ്റഡ് പീരിയഡ് ഓഫ് ടൈം. ഇനി നിങ്ങൾക്കത് ചെയ്യാൻ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡോണ്ട് ലീവ് ഇറ്റ് ബ്ലാങ്ക്. ഓക്കെ, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വൺ ഗ്രേവ് മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് ദാറ്റ് വി ഡു. നമ്മൾ ശരി ഉത്തരം കിട്ടിയാൽ മാത്രമേ എഴുതുകയുള്ളൂ എന്ന് ഒരിക്കലും നമ്മൾ പറയരുത്. ഓക്കെ, അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് ഗിവ് എ വൈൽഡ് ഗെസ്. Durga, we are always there for being that pillar within your life, isn't it? We want to be that bridge between all my lovely students and to your dream. Rashmi Baburaj, good evening. Very, very, very good evening to each one of you. Okay. With kore pudhiya perugal I read, but very few said that they are attending for the first time. But again, good enough. അപ്പം നിങ്ങൾ എന്തിനാണ് ഇനി ഇത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? വാട്ട് ഇസ് ദ പർപ്പസ്? നമ്മൾ എക്സാമിനോട് വി ആർ ട്രൈങ് ടു മേക്ക് യു കോമ്പീറ്റൻറ്റ്, വി ആർ ട്രൈങ് ടു ഗെറ്റ് യു എക്സ്പോസ് ടു സച്ച് കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് ഡിഫിക്കൽട്ട് തിങ്സ് ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ദെയർ. അപ്പം അതിനു വേണ്ടിയാണ് നിങ്ങൾക്കിത് നമ്മൾ തരുന്നത്. സാബു ജെസ്സി, ഗുഡ് ആഫ്റ്റർനൂൺ. ലിറ്റിയ പോൾ, ഹായ്. അപ്പം this is the whole purpose of Neethus Academy. The whole idea behind why we come on a daily basis is to make sure that you are getting exposed to an array of materials, and on top of that you're getting this kind of time pressure also. For the whole purpose, idana nammada purpose, because you trust us, and that is what is very important. In nammada trust matramano, you have to be vigilant enough also. You are in an online platform. Vigilant എന്ന് പറയാൻ കാരണം there are n number of spammers who are trying to rip money. അങ്ങനെ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട് ഇവിടെ. So that is why you have to be cautious. One thing that we will tell you, Neethus Academy will not contact you for any reason. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ ആരെങ്കിലും നമ്മുടെ പേരിൽ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ be aware those are fraudulent people. We will not contact you. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് we are very much on to the aspect of genuinity. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് we have given you our admin number, isn't it? So if at all you have any query, anything that you're not clear about, please feel free to contact that number. Ask. ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരാൾ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്തു, നിങ്ങളാണോ? We will definitely say it is not us. Understood? Yes, yeah, good afternoon. Chikku Pijos, after a long time, Chikku. Good afternoon. What are we? We are having regular classes where you can see that the next batch is only scheduled from May, June, July. That means it is the love and affection that our students have shown us because they are ready to wait for that long. If you're not, you want to take the exam very soon, we have obliged to your request. You have requested us saying that we want crash courses. We have crash courses available for you. That's how we comply. Because Neethus Academy is for you. That is why if you really look into our new logo, we want to welcome you to your new life. Because when you join Neethus Academy, we'll give you that new life. Is what our promise to you. Okay? Now we'll go into part B. ഇപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ മുമ്പിൽ ഒരു question വരും. Just do the question. Do that passage. Get the answer. Don't type the answer. നിങ്ങൾ അത് ആൻസർ കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചാൽ just put a thumbs up sign അല്ലെങ്കിൽ done എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു മെസ്സേജ് ഇട്ടാൽ മതി. Because we have to be ready for the other students also. Give them time to find the answer. നമ്മളൊരു ആൻസർ ഇട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ജനറലി നമ്മുടെ ഇവിടെ പോകും, നമ്മുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും വ്യൂ അവിടെ പോകും. So 2 minutes, the question is there. Please do the material and then we'll discuss. Time just finished, isn't it? And I could see a lot of people have done, saying that they have done. So absolutely good. So I was just admiring. You see the flag sign, you see the heart sign, you see the the following sign and all those things. So there are certain students who still haven't liked the very same page that you are watching. So please do like it so that you will not miss any information that has been shared. And on top of that, I would definitely request all of you to share this page in your social media platform, because when you share, that is how I gauge about myself. When you share the more, that means most of you feel that the classes are beneficial. ഇനി അടുത്തത് എന്തിനാ sharing is caring, because you have to understand, നമ്മുടെ ഒരു ഷെയർ കാരണം വേറൊരാൾ അത് കാണും, അയാൾക്ക് അറിയത്തുണ്ടാവില്ലായിരിക്കും ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ക്ലാസ് പോകുന്നു എന്നുള്ളത്. So it's just that nobility. And another important information, generally into Madam's writing class is also going to come. So please ensure that you are there in the very same page. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ ഒരു അപ്ഡേറ്റ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആ ടൈം, we are human beings, we are very busy with our life. അപ്പം അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഇത് മിസ്സാവാതിരിക്കാനാണ് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് ഈ പേജ് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറയുന്നത്. So that you will get that notification saying that okay, this is going to be due now. Good enough. I'm so happy today. One, lot of students are commenting, okay, more than how it is, and a lot of new names also, which is good. Okay. Ini, would you be kind enough to tell me what is your answer? Where you got the answer? See, that is very important. കാരണം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആൻസർ എന്താണെന്നുള്ളതല്ല മാത്രമല്ല where you found the answer എന്നുള്ളത്. കാരണം അത് see, for example, if it is the right answer, no problem. If it is not the right answer, കാരണം നിങ്ങൾ എവിടെ നിന്നാണ് കണ്ടുപിടിച്ച് അവിടെ നിന്ന് വേണം നമുക്ക് നിങ്ങളെ കറക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ, അല്ലേ? അല്ലാതെ ചുമ്മാ എ അല്ല അത് ബി ആണ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞതുകൊണ്ട് കാര്യമുണ്ടോ? നോ. So that is why Nasim Akhtar, after a long time, sorry I'm late, no worries at all. As long as you all see, again Nasim is another person from a different part of the world. Okay, she is from a different country, so you have to know how much of a diverse thing. From a student from Ireland, there are students from Middle East, there are students from different parts of India. Chhattisgarh ennu paranju, Bangalore ennullavarundu. Ramya Vasudev, after a long time. Ramya Vasudev is also another person who will keep on telling piece of cake, which I used to say. So, everybody have a lot of genuinity. Students in there. So you have to be saying to yourself, yeah, you should be happy that you are in a class where a lot of different people are there. Leija B, Mahesh B, Shiba B, Merin B, Reshmi B, Shiba B, Jissa B, Simi B, Nancy B, Divya B, JCC, Mini Abraham B, Kessia B. See, no matter whatever you get, whether it is A, B or C, comment. If it is right, good enough. If it is wrong, again good enough, you will be corrected. So don't worry, we will never leave you alone. Ashwati, Donna George, Divya Mol B, Sri Lakshmi B, Anila Mol B. Okay, fair enough. I want all of you to start commenting. നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. Ramya B, middle paragraph. Soumya B, fair enough. Anila B, good enough. Anju Devasi B, Mercy Sulojana B, Gigi Ravin, middle portion, paragraph. Okay, fair enough. See, almost എല്ലാവരുടെയും പേരിൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഫ്ലാഗും ഹാൻഡും ഹാർട്ട് ഷേപ്പൊക്കെ വരുമ്പോൾ it's a very nice thing to see. Okay, because you are the moral support for us. നിങ്ങളുടെ ആ സപ്പോർട്ട് കൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ every day we have that enthusiasm to come in front of you. Good enough. Jasna B, Vijita B, Sabu B, okay. Ajita B, CG B, okay. Everybody is saying B, okay, fair enough. Now let's see. About part B, see, you have to always remember every part have different strategy. B and C together are almost similar kinds of question. A and B and difference under നമ്മുടെ strategy. So part B എന്ന് പറയുന്ന കാര്യം നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ, which is the second one, barring part A കഴിഞ്ഞ് അവർ ആ മെറ്റീരിയൽ എടുത്തതിന് ശേഷമാണ് നമുക്ക് part B questions തരും. അപ്പോൾ part B യുടെ strategy എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് it is elimination method. Okay, അപ്പോൾ part B നമ്മൾ question ആണ് ആദ്യം വായിക്കുന്നത്. That is to manage time. Okay, so please do understand, you read the question first, underline the keywords in the question, understand the question. Today we reached 100. Yeah, am I happy, isn't it? So after a long time, we used to go for 100, not 100, we used to go for 200, but yeah, those were depends. Now what happens, people have found that they could watch it at any given time, so fair enough. Now what is the thing that you do? So one, you are expected to read the question. Now ഇവിടെ question എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? Read. The question is saying this memo is providing information about. So very straight it is asking, this is a memo. So one, you understood that it's a memo. Two, what is the information that it is giving us? So very specifically asking a question. So after reading the question, understanding the question, now it is your response. Now you can do whatever you want. You want to you want to read the paragraph and then pick an answer, you can. You want to read the question as what I do, what answer option, then I go to the passage, you can do that. Anything is fine. Okay, Manju Merita, say again, Manju Merita is from Saudi. So you see how much of, why I know, because they are people who have told me. I can't remember everybody, but most of the students I try to remember. Fair. Now, what is it? First question, this is about the difference between a WH. Okay, generally we say 5 wives and 1 husband is the WH question. Okay, 5 wives means which, when, whom, why, okay, those kind of things. Where. H is the how. So the first option, it's clearly saying who should wear PPE. So the question is who. Are. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആരൊക്കെ. Is that what it is saying? Or option B, when to wear PPE. So now the question keyword is when. Epol. Question C, why to wear PPE. Endinu. Understood what the difference is? When, where, why, who. These kind of things are very much significant in our answers. After reading or underlining the question, then you're going to go to the passage. Don't skip anything, because part B is going to have the answers would be there in the given paragraph in a paraphrase form. Okay, it will be there, it should be there. Now let's see. Memo. Decision making about personal protective equipment. That is what PPE is. And thanks to Corona, we know what is PPE, isn't it? Now it has become one of the most prominent words. Now PPE is designed and issued for a particular purpose in a protected environment and should not be worn outside that area. So first line of the sentence will always play a pivotal role. It is called the topic sentence. Okay, adinte nammada paragraph inde thala allengil what it conveys what it is. So what is it saying? PPE is designed and issued for a particular purpose in a protected environment. Why? Should not be worn outside. അപ്പം എപ്പോൾ എന്നുള്ളൊരു ചോദ്യം എവിടെയൊക്കെ എന്നുള്ളതൊക്കെയാണ് പറയുന്നത് അല്ലേ. സോ വെൻ യു ഷുഡ് വെയർ ഇറ്റ് സ്ലോലി പോയിന്റിങ് ഇൻ ടു B. I'm not confirming it. Yeah. Now next sentence. Protective clothing provided for staff in areas where there is high risk of contamination. So it is not that who should be wearing. They are clearly saying protective clothing provided, which they have been given to the staff in areas. That means where in that particular area, which area? High risk contamination area must be removed. Now they are saying it should be removed before leaving the area. Okay, so it is not saying എന്തിനാണ് വേറെ ചെയ്യണമെന്നല്ലാതെ അവിടുന്ന് ആ കണ്ടാമിനേറ്റഡ് ഏരിയ എന്ന് വെളിയിൽ വരുമ്പോൾ it should be removed എന്ന് പറയുന്നു. Even where there is a lower risk of contamination. See, not only that it is having high risk, even if the place where it is lower risk of contamination, clothing that has been in contact with patient, that means you have gone in with the patient who are prone to have these kind of contamination disease, should not be worn outside the patient care area. So that means again avada wear edadu avada thanne idu cheyana. You cannot go outside. So next paragraph, next sentence is saying inappropriate wearing of PPE. Now if you are not wearing, what are that? See, in public areas of hospital or wearing such attire outside the facility. Now if you are not wearing it in the right place, okay, may also lead to public perception. That means public might perceive it as poor practice within the facility. So now to go and eliminate. Option A, who should wear PPE എന്ന് പറയുന്നുണ്ടോ ഇവിടെ? ആരാണത് വെയർ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് എന്ന് പറയുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല. അവർ പറയുന്നത് എന്താ? ഇവിടെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന സ്റ്റാഫിന് പ്രൊവൈഡ് ചെയ്തേക്കുന്നത് എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ആര് വെയർ ചെയ്യണം എന്നുള്ളത് അവിടെ പറയുന്നില്ല. സോ ഓപ്ഷൻ എ ക്യാൻ ബി ഈസിലി എലിമിനേറ്റഡ്. Now option C, കാരണം ബി ആണ് സ്ട്രേറ്റ് അവേ ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് പോയിന്റിങ് ഇൻ ടു വൈ ടു വെയർ PPE. എന്തിനാണ് PPE കിറ്റ് വെയർ ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്ന് അവിടെ പറഞ്ഞു തരുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല. ബട്ട് ദാറ്റ് യു ക്യാൻ പെർസീവ്. നമ്മളത് പ്രെഡിക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യും. ഓക്കെ, ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് ടു പ്രിവെൻറ്റ് കണ്ടാമിനേഷൻ. ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് നോട്ട് മെൻഷൻഡ് ഇൻ ദി പാരഗ്രാഫ്. എന്തിനാണ് അവിടെ വെയർ ചെയ്യുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളത് പറയുന്നില്ല. Okay, എപ്പോഴാണ് വെയർ ചെയ്യണ്ടേ? സോ വെയർ ആർ ദേ ടോക്കിംഗ്? If you are entering this contaminated room, you have to wear, and you have to, once you are out of that place, you have to keep it there. You are not supposed to wear it outside. Appo the answer is straight away pointing into B. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ രണ്ട് വേർഡാണ് നമുക്ക് ഇന്ന് പഠിക്കാനുള്ളത്. ബിക്കോസ് എവറി ടൈം വെൻ വി കം ഇൻ വി വോണ്ട് ടു മേക്ക് ഷുവർ ദാറ്റ് വി ഗിവ് സം word meaning also. One word is attire. It's a very beautiful word. Okay, attire is a noun and it's called clothes, especially fine or formal one. That's the general thing of attire. Okay, so that is today's word. So when you're telling tomorrow, when you're going, oh, I want to go and buy an attire for me. That's how you നമ്മൾ റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ നമ്മുടെ വേർഡ്സ് എല്ലാം നമ്മുടെ ലോങ് ടേം മെമ്മറിയിലോട്ട് പോകും. അഞ്ചു ദേവസ്യ ആസ് ഓൾവേസ് ഡാൻസിങ് ഗുഡ് ഇനഫ്. പെർസെപ്ഷൻ ഇസ് ദ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വേർഡ്. സി പെർസെപ്ഷൻ, you get a lot of different words of it. Perception, perceive and all those things. So again, perception is a noun. What does that mean? The ability to see, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ interpret, cognizance. Again, a beautiful word, cognizance. It's awareness, perception. Cognizance means awareness, insight. You get that insight about it. So I hope those two words were of some benefit to you. And as you have started saying, you are all enjoying, dancing, clapping, lots of smileys and all. Is there any doubt with regards to the question which I have just told? നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? Anything that you want me to clarify? ഉണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല. So are you all ready for the next one? Part A questions and എല്ലാവരും ready ആണോ? If you are ready, can you all give me a thumbs up? വേഗം ഒരു thumbs up ഇട്ട് നോക്കട്ടെ. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ready എന്നൊന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് for the part A. Chaitra, again a new name, Chaitra, but you have never told me that you knew. Just now joining. Yes, ready. Fair enough. Anju Devasya, ready. Saumya Shijo, yes, okay, fair enough. See, again I repeat, if you have not liked our page, please do like, and if you have not shared, please do share. Leisure Lazar, well explained. Happy that you liked it, Leisure. Chaitra, ready, okay. Sivin D'Souza, Priya Sunil Kumar, ready. Anila, ready, okay, very good. Saumya Shijo, ready. So again, I'm just going to remind you why it is important that you start liking the page and sharing, because see, there might be students who have no idea about writing. അപ്പം നീതു മാഡത്തിൻ്റെ ക്ലാസ് ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട് എന്നുള്ളത് നിങ്ങൾ ഈ ഒരു കാര്യം ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ they will be able to perceive. Now why I'm using that? I'm trying to get that word into my long-term memory. Okay. Priya Sunil Kumar, ready. Manju Merita, ready. Vinu LK, ready. Emmy Thomas, ready. Jishnu, ready. Gopal Das Adhikari, ready after a long time. Gopal, because Gopal, you're from West Bengal, no? From right, from memory serves right. Maria Susan, ready. And Bennett, clear. Okay, very good. Sibi Balachandar, watching. Okay, can you all tell me what is today's part A material? And how did you find about the material? Was it easy? Piece of cake? Tricky? So-so? 50-50? Vijita Varun ready. Chiku ready. Jasna diabetes mellitus, little tricky. Okay, very good. Pramita, okay, ready. Ansiraj, ready. Nasim Akhtar, ready. Fair enough. Simi, ready. Anju Devasya, diabetes mellitus. Fair enough. Very common terminology. We are very much into idu kekaturu time illa. It's called lifestyle disease. Dahlia George, diabetes mellitus. Simi, confusing. Manju, diabetes mellitus. Saumya, diabetes mellitus. Yeah. Priya Sunil Kumar, diabetes mellitus. Nasim, some tricky questions. Okay, fair enough. See, the whole idea when Neethu Madam designs is to make sure that you're getting exposed to these kind of tricky questions, isn't it? So that on the day of exam, we always focus for you to be taken to that day of exam. Okay, that's why. Yes, sir, actually I was not getting time to join live, but every day I see your recorded classes. Thank you so much, Gopal. Annette, Ann Bennett, little tough. Maria Susan, little bit tough. Okay, fair enough. So I am right, no? You're from West Bengal only. Okay, good enough. So let's go into part A question. Now, what is the strategy for part A? See, part A strategy is very simple. Okay, it's purely skimming and scanning. Why? And you have to always be aware of it. When you're doing part A, when you're practicing, okay, do write your answers in the space provided. Not anywhere else, not in the other text area or not in another piece of paper. No. You are expected to write part A answers in the space provided so that you are practicing as such what you need to do on the day of exam. Okay, don't write anywhere else, because on the day of exam, part A answers are to be written in the very same question booklet. Understand? So you have to get used to this kind of space provided. Understood? Always try to use a pencil. Okay, that's very important. Because you have started a linguistic exam, you should practice in accordance to what is needed to benefit you. So do write in using pencils. Okay. Now, if you're not aware of strategy, we have just done a part A exclusive reading tips and tricks. How to enhance your scores. What are the things that you have to really look for? Okay. After watching this live, go and watch that, so you'll get a lot of insight about it. Right. So diabetes, mellitus. So now let's go into 1 to 7, because 1 to 7 is more easy compared to, otherwise you just have to use, okay, I read about this in that text A. So you write A, B, C, D. That's it what you have to write. You can use the letters more than once. So only the letters should be written, A, B, C or D. Now let's see. After skimming, so skimming in part A, you're not going to touch the question first. You're going to skim through the text. You're going to skim very quickly through the text, underline the keywords and then come to the question. And once you read the question, underline the keywords in the question, because part A is purely referring keywords. Now let's see the question. Mental and physical difficulties attributed by the condition. So very specifically asking mental, physical difficulties. So where are they talking about all the mental difficulties and physical difficulties? Attributed to condition. That means attributed is a word which is showing in towards the condition. Okay. So where are they talking about all these different conditions, mental and physical? You can easily find that it is there in B, isn't it? All the different symptoms are mentioned in B. So the answer is B. This is about how you gauge. So when you are underlining the keywords, you should be able to know, okay, text A is about this, text B is about symptoms, text C is about criteria of diabetes, diagnosis, text D is about all the medications and all. So if you can have that in your memory, answers are more easy. Now question number 2. Assessment of blood glucose level in hyperglycemic patient can be done through. So again I told you assessment. So where are they talking about assessment? Assessment is diagnosis. So where are they mentioned about diagnosis? It should be there in C. Now is that there hyperglycemic? Yes, if you really look into the very last part of it. In absence of unequal hyperglycemic results be confirmed. So they are talking about all the hyperglycemic thing. So the answer should be where? In C only. Question number 3. Diabetes that are rectifiable. That means it can be cured. Or where are they talking about? Diabetes rectifiable. So if you really look into, go into text A, the third paragraph. Potentially reversible diabetes conditions include pre-diabetes and gestational diabetes. So which can be reversed? That is the only thing. Rectifiable means it can be reversed. So the answer is A. Question number 4. Commencing of type 1 diabetes usually occurred by the time of. So very specifically asking when is it type 1 diabetes starting. So where are they talking about all these? You know where this type 1, type 2 is mentioned. So type 1 diabetes can start at any age. So when is it? Any age. So the answer is B. Question number 5. Significance of liver in glucose production. So very specifically, significance, importance, liver, glucose production. Where are they talking? So glucose production, if you really look into, as such only mentioned where? In text D. This is usually, it lowers the amount of glucose in your liver, help your body respond better to insulin. It does make, and all those things are as such mentioned. So the answer is D. Question number 6. Important guidelines put forwarded by American Diabetes Association. So very specifically, there's only one place where ADA is mentioned. Where is that? It is there under C, American Diabetes Association Diabetes Care 2015-38. So where is it? It's in C. Question 7. Where can we find the aids of insulin production? So very specifically, where find aids, insulin production. Where are they talking about insulin production? It replaces your hormone, your body not able to produce. So where are they talking about insulin production? In text D. This is how you refer with the keyword. Understood? Easy, no? 1 to 7. Tell me what are your scores, your total. Out of 7, how much did you get? Now in the meantime, 8 to 14. 8 to 14 are short answer question. That means you are expected to write, the answer can be as simple as that of a word, a number, or a combination of both, or a short phrase. You will not get lengthier answers with the present update. Okay? Now let's go into question. Here also underlining keywords are very important. What has to be checked by the patient of type 2 diabetes in a routine manner? So very specifically, what checked routinely? Routine means every time, daily. So where are they talking about all these? It is clearly mentioned. Which one is the answer? It is there, blood glucose. It's a two-word answer. Where do you get that? You go to option D. Text D. It clearly says people who take medication of type 2 diabetes often need to monitor blood glucose daily. So routine, daily. Paraphrase. So what is the answer? Blood glucose. BLOOD GLUCOSE. Question number 9. An important energy source that helps the cell for the building up of tissues and muscles. So very specifically, important energy. So that is there. Helps cell build tissue muscle. So that is the important energy. Energy. Okay. What we generally talk about, glucose. Have we mentioned anything about glucose? If you really look into the very first sentence, it clearly says glucose is an important source of energy for the cells that makes up the muscles and tissue. So the answer is glucose. So what important energy source? Glucose. The answer should be glucose, not blood glucose. The answer is glucose. Do replicate as what is mentioned in the passage. Question number 10. Diabetes that shows higher glucose level than normal but inadequate to call as diabetes are. So what is it saying? Diabetes, higher glucose, normal, inadequate, called diabetes. So where are they talking about all these? If you really look into the two types of diabetes which can be rectifiable, out of that first one, pre-diabetes happens when the blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but the blood sugar levels are not as high as enough to be called as diabetes. So the answer is pre-diabetic diabetes. PREDIABETES, not pre-diabetics. Be aware of the spelling, yeah? Be cautious. It's a one-word answer, okay? Question number 11. Where, again a WH, where would have been the uncertainty? So where uncertainty taken place if demands in the repeating of the same test. So repeating same test, where uncertainty. So they are clearly saying, unless clinical diagnosis is clear, same test to be repeated immediately using a new blood sample for confirmation. So it's there in text C because they are talking about diagnosis, isn't it? So you should know, okay, diagnosis is there in text C. Now I will go and scan that area. So clinical diagnosis, two-word answer again, CLINICAL DIAGNOSIS. Question number 12. How old should be surpassed by an adult to be engaged with the common type of diabetes? So clearly understand the question. How old should the person surpass? Surpass means cross. So where are they talking about? It is there in text B, the very last paragraph. Type 2 diabetes is more common in people older than. So older than is surpassed. So what is the age? It should be 40. Good enough. Question 30. Older than 40. This is what I told you. Surpassed is already passing. So 40 should be the answer. This is why underlining keywords. See, please do underline keywords. Don't think that underlining keywords is not for any purpose. Underlining keywords is a very pivotal thing in doing part A. Other, you will not understand because now you don't find the difference. Our 1 mark difference is between where you reach and where you are on the day of exam. So please do underline the keyword. That is for your benefit. Okay, there are students who still feel, no, I don't need to because it's easy for you to refer. Now I know this is a digitally thing, but on the day when you're doing practice, when you are practicing on a printed version, please underline the keywords. Question 14. Rapid and severe nature of the symptoms are the features of. So very specifically, rapid and severe. Where are they talking? I know I have read somewhere. Where are they talking about? In type 1 diabetes, symptoms tend to come on quickly and to be more severe. So the answer is type 1 diabetes. You can say 3 words. TYPE 1. Oh, I've missed the question 13, isn't it? I'm talking about question 14. Sorry. Question 13. Testing procedure of plasma glucose for 2 hours is well defined by. So very specifically, who has defined it? So again, if you really look into criteria, it is saying by WHO. Very good. So that wraps up question 14 as well, because type 1 diabetes. Now for 15 to 20, it is fill in the blanks question. So you are expected to only write what is missing. So please do write what is missing. Let's go into the first question. Lower the amount of glucose. Dash lowers the amount of glucose your liver makes and helps your body respond better to insulin it does make. So very specifically, it is talking about some treatment option. So treatment option, this is This is usually the first type of recommendation, and your body respond better to insulin it does. See again, there is a person in front of us, okay, who is an absolute spammer. So please do not respond to these kind of people. Yesterday and today, we have just kept on reminding. So a person called John Williams, okay. See, please do not respond to these kind of craps, okay. They are only trying to rip your money. Okay, so we try to avoid these kind of people, but they are still, who are always leeches, who doesn't know how to stand on their own and work hard. So those are, I've just given that message also to you. Okay, do not go for these kind of craps. Okay, why I'm telling you this is why we want to make sure that we are genuine. So please don't respond to such kind of crap people who are giving you these kind of stupid messages. Okay, they are absolutely people who just rip your money. Okay, these are called spammers. Who doesn't know how to stand on their own and work hard and make their money. These people only try to be those leeches whom the others want. Others' money they will rip. So do not fall for these kind of craps. Okay, why we want? Because this has been there. So our students have been saying that these people are sending us messages like this. So we want to make sure that you are aware of such kind of stupid people. Understood? So please do not respond to such kind of people. Okay, they are only there to rip your money. They will come up with all these cheesy lines which is of no use. Okay, so please be aware of such kind of people. So these are all there. Yesterday was there. We told again. So again, it's still persisting. So we wanted to make sure that you are aware of it. Okay. So don't respond to such kind of stupid people. Okay. I know that you won't generally, but there are students who might feel they are genuine. They are not genuine. Okay. Genuine people does not make the benefit from the other person. They will work hard and make it. These are all people who are just only for your money. So be aware of it. Now going into question 15. 15, the answer comes from metformin. The answer is there in medication. So it's a one-word answer. METFORMIN is the answer. Now question 16. Deficiency of dash leads to the formation of ketone in the urine, which are the byproducts of the breakdown of fat. So you know what it is, but again, we are not supposed to bring anything from our knowledge, but make sure that you are underlining keywords. So deficiency, ketone, urine, byproduct, fat. So where are they talking about? It's as such mentioned under insulin. It is there, which are the byproducts. All the other keywords are as such mentioned. So the answer is insulin. Fair enough. Now the next one. Question 17. Management of diabetes with dash should be cautiously done so it can reduce the blood glucose level to low. So management, diabetes. So where are they talking about management? So you know that it is in where? Where is it? The answer is medication. Okay, the answer is medication. Management of diabetes with medication should be cautiously done. Fair enough. Question 18. So where are they talking about all these questions? Question is there. No consumption of dash is allowed in fasting glucose plasma test. So where are they talking about fasting glucose plasma test? Fasting glucose plasma test is there again in text C. It is saying fasting defined as not caloric, not calorie, no, caloric, CALORIC. That is there in text C. Question number 19. So where are they talking about? 19. The women who are expecting make count friend. So expecting. So you know that it is gestational. So diabetes. So let's say where they are talking about get rid of, form, in one use that deliver. See, this is how you refer, isn't it? You have the profound memory. So you know, okay, there are two places, reversible I've read. So carrying, gestational. So the answer is gestational diabetes. Two-word answer, GESTATIONAL DIABETES. It comes from text A. The ultimate question for today, repeat testing for the confirmation of the test is to be conducted in the absence of dash. So very specifically, repeat testing. So you know the testing, diagnosis, where are they talking about? In the absence of unequivocal hyperglycemia, result to be confirmed by repeat testing. So very straight, UNEQUIVOCAL HYPERGLYCEMIA is the answer. So I have wrapped today's question. I have fired all the 20 answers. Now it's high time that you start. So G should be small letter or capital. See, spelling, the capital I think is not a big problem actually. Okay. But generally, if it is in the center, please try to write, because that one is the starting of the sentence, isn't it? So you can write in a small letter because the blank which you have given is in the center. Until and unless it's a proper noun, you write it with a capital, isn't it, if it's in the center? Clear? But it doesn't really matter. Kessia 19, Jasna 19, Sanju 18, Sibi 17, Gigi 18, Asha 18, Priya 18, Mercy 18, and Bennett 20. Very good, miss. Excellent. Keep it up. Anju Devasi 18, Mini Abraham 19, Reshmi 19, Manju Merita 18. Absolutely good enough. You all said tricky, difficult. Chaitra 16, good enough. Very good, very good. Ramya Narayan 17. Excellent. So any doubts with regards to whatever we have just discussed, or anything you want me to clarify? Reshmi Baburaj 17, Jishnu Pramita 15, good enough. Dahlia George 20, excellent, good enough, good enough. Vijita Varun 17, Maria 16, good enough, good enough. Sanju Shine, thank you for the flowers. Francis 20, excellent, very good, very, very good. Jessa Mariam Sani 16, okay, fair enough, 16. Reshmi, thank you, fair enough. As we have started saying thank you, I would also say thank you so much for giving us another opportunity to come in front of you. And super duper happy for our students who have got great scores. Until I see you tomorrow, adios from me. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.